Hey everyone, Asha here from Pandamonium. I did say I was going to let you know what my plans were after San Antonio. Yes, we just got here in San Antonio and I'm at my aunt's. Well, some of the tribe is with me. But anyways, I had planned on going east because I was going to go back to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There was something I needed to get done there and taken care of, but I had spoke to one of my friends there and they're taking care of it for me. I do plan to go back to Myrtle Beach in September, but until then, I am going to head up to Colorado. You say, Colorado, what? Anyways, yeah, I was going to go to Myrtle Beach and then also go see Ross, but I'm not doing that. And I know some people think that Ross and I are dating, but we are not. That was just a temporary thing. We were just enjoying each other's company while we were traveling together. We are not dating, and I knew that, and he knew that at the beginning, that it would also be unfair to have a long-distance relationship. Not to mention, long-distance relationships suck, and we both agreed on that. So, me and Ross are not dating, and back to the subject at matter, I am heading up to Colorado. There is an event called Travels Camperfest. Kevin is the guy who started this event. It sounds like an awesome event. I've never been to this event, so I am really excited. It is coming up in July, but I do have a video after this where Kevin talks about the event, and that way you can get more information. I'm going to be here in San Antonio for probably several days, and then we're going to start heading up that way. That'll give us about 2 months to get there, so we can take it nice and slowly. Another reason that I came here to San Antonio was because there are things that I want to have done to Panda. I want to do some painting on the interior. I do plan on painting Panda on the exterior, but that's going to be the last thing I do. I'm excited about that, but I still have to check around for prices, or I'm not sure. I've had several offers on helping me do that. I'm still up in the air. I really do want to have done professionally, so I hope I can get that done in the future. But once again, I'm going to paint some of the interior. There's a little small things I also want to do here in the interior, but also I want to do an oil change, which is important before I get back on the road. Another thing is change the radiator cap. Now, I will say that since Mick has topped off the fluid, I had stated this before in a previous video, I have had no issues with Panda. She has been running really great. So I'll be glad to get that new radiator cap on there. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. I will keep a watchful eye out for it. I just believe that it's not getting enough fluids from the reserve tank. So hopefully that'll work. But like I said, I haven't had any issues, and I've traveled probably over 300 miles since that's happened and nothing, so it's been running great. I can't forget to mention that I'm also here to see my family, because the last time I was here it was a short stay, and I'm just glad to be back so I can spend more time with them. We're not going to be here that long, but any time is better than nothing. The video that was coming up was shot in Lake Havasu, Arizona. I had been planning to do this event for a long time. It's not something that just popped up. The people who will be traveling with me is Terry and Scott, the family. Also, I believe Danny's going up there. I'm not sure if anybody else will be joining us. Also, Colleen and Mick will be coming. I'm just really excited to get on the road and head that way. Hopefully, we can see some great sights along the way and stop and just enjoy ourselves. Like I said, we have 2 months. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you the video after this. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you decide to come and join us there. It's going to be an awesome event.
Come to the TCF.
So I've been thinking about something.
Stay. Hi guys, my name's Kevin. He's my beautiful boy Nugget here. He's a blue healer, because a lot of people ask that question. Got a little Bentley mark there on top. And we're traveling right now in a 1978 Chevy Eldorado, like the city of gold, with a dog named Nugget. I spent about 20 years on the road traveling in vans before. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about the Travels Camperfest. I've held it a couple of times in the winter. You might have heard about it, like on Eric's channel or somewhere. And it was on Padre Island, Texas. And now I'm holding the Travels Camperfest in the summer up in Colorado at Clear Creek Reservoir. And it's just above or north of Buena Vista, Colorado, but they pronounce it Buena Vista, like beautiful. And it's just south of Leadville, Colorado. So it's right in between there. It's in the 70s all summer long. Okay, now at the location we're going to be at, there's one vault toilet, and you've got to pack in and pack everything else out because they don't have any trash cans or anything like that. So you got to make sure to bring enough water and also enough trash bags so you can get into town and do that. All right, this is actually going to be my 4th Travelers Campfest. I've had 2 on Padre Island, Texas, and this is going to be the 2nd one in Colorado in the summer because I wanted to have something to do in the summer. Obviously, we come down here to beautiful Arizona for the winter, but it's going to be at Clear Creek Reservoir. And that's where we had it last year. And if you check out a video on my channel, you'll see that. So we're going to have it at the same place because it worked out beautifully.
Talking about your channel, can you tell them what your channel is?
Oh yeah, it's Clear Adventure.
How long have you been traveling?
Well, I traveled for over 20 years. And,
oh, wow.
I got on the road right out of high school. I wanted to be a rock star, actually. So I started following music all over the place. And I went to Nashville for 5 years and California and Phoenix and everywhere.
And that's the main reason you got on the road?
Yeah, just to try to be a rock star.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, but it ended up just being a lifestyle. And back then it was pretty difficult because we didn't have GPS, we didn't have computers, we didn't have anything. We were just hoping to get to another place with a payphone to put 20 bucks in quarters in.
Why did you start the Travelers Campfest?
Well, actually, it was because I was lonely out on the road. Like I was talking about, we didn't have computers and all this connection between people. What I found interesting is we still don't have as much connection as we wish we did. People are watching other people's channels and watching all this stuff on YouTube, but they're not actually connecting in person as much. And so I wanted to facilitate a way for people to actually come together and meet and have a good time. And everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter what you drive. It doesn't matter.
Although I've noticed this year and last year too that a community is starting to build between the RVers and travelers and stuff. So is that what your goal is?
Absolutely. It's one of the reasons I didn't want to name it like Van Stock or these other names that have come up, because I don't want it to be like, or just for, RVs or just for travel trailers or anything. So I call it Travelers Campfest. Doesn't matter what you come with, if you bring a car and a tent, that's okay too.
Why Padre Island and why now Colorado?
Okay, well, Padre Island was to be warm during the winter, obviously. We're all chasing the 70s out here. And Colorado, still chasing the 70s. And there's not a place to go really in the middle of summer where everybody's baking all the time. And it's 70 degrees in Arkansas Valley all the time. And just remember, it's at Clear Creek Reservoir where it's going to be held. You can stay there for 2 weeks. You got to pack in, pack out, and there's one vault toilet. But there's 2 towns. One's about 20 miles north, and it's called Leadville, Colorado, and one south. The main one we're going to go to, it's about 16 miles away. It's called Buena Vista, which means beautiful view.
What do y'all have planned for the event?
Well, it's kind of like that. The plan is no plan. But when you're there, you get to hike and go around. You can go to the lake, you can go to the river, you can go gold panning. You can actually go up to old ghost towns that are up there and just kind of explore. There's no classes at my TCF at the Travelers Campfest. It's just come and hang out and have a good time. We do congregate around the fire and try to eat together around noonish. And we like to play songs at night and stuff.
Any karaoke?
Any karaoke? When I sing, it's scarioke.
And when is it going to be?
July 10th through the 17th. And we're going to, if you want, you can go to www.travelerscampfest.com and put in your email address and everything, and we'll be emailing anything that's up and coming and any kind of changes if they're going to be. But yeah, it's definitely going to be July 10th through the 17th again, and I'm going to try and make that every year.
Awesome. Hit him in the hair. Pam, 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 pam.
Wait, here we go.
We're doing it the wrong way.
That's what we're doing. We should be dancing.
I know, something. What?
I can break dance with my eyebrows.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, you can.
All right, everybody, if you'd like to come and have a great time, meet some really, really spectacular people, please come to the Travelers Campfest this year. Colorado, once again, it's in the 70s all summer long. You can't beat it. Last year it was even 100 degrees in Oregon. We were sitting up there at 72 degrees. So, and if you come in from the south, I'm going to put all this information on travelerscampfest.com. But if you come up from the south, and like if you were in New Mexico up through Santa Fe way and up through Salida, Colorado, then it's a very, very slow grade going up to where we're at. There's no big cliffs and all crazy like that. So we appreciate if you guys show up. All right, well, we really appreciate you guys watching this, and if you want, please go over to Clear Adventure and subscribe to our channel, and then go to www.travelerscampfest.com. And anyways, I'm sorry, Aja. I'm so sorry, Aja. I'm sorry, Aja. She's got enough. You got enough. Peace. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I think we've got him now.
Okay, good.
I'm recording. I'm sorry, brother. This is accurate.